it wasn't recording that entire time. So, unfortunately, the first part of the stream is going to get cut off, the first couple of war paints, but that's okay. The VOD will remain unlisted for those that want to go back and look at those things. Hello to YouTube. I'm recording now. I'm very sorry. Anyways, you didn't miss much. You missed like you missed 3 skins. It's okay. You missed 3 skins. Anyway, In Demand and Stay. Fucking beautiful. I would love to have this in game. Love the details. Love the stickers. Very good. Sage Sweet. Simple, clean. I like it. See, they get away with this checkerboard pattern because the contrast between the 2 colors is very, very small. Unlike the sharp black and sharp white, full black, full white, and we saw in the previous one, made that really noisy. Here, they get away with the smaller scaling because those colors aren't so sharp. And so you have the silver, you got the green. It's pretty clean, man. It's clean. I will say, darker, more saturated green is pretty tricky to get it working inside of Team Fortress 2. And it looks like they did a gradient on this one. Yeah, they did a gradient pattern. Interesting. Huh. Okay, alright. And so when you get the lighter shades of green, it looks pretty good, but the darker shades of green, not so much. For a 3rd place winner, that's pretty good. I just think I love the lighter elements of this. I'm not a fan of the super dark green. It's not bad, but it's not amazing either. But it is pretty good. Main thing they nailed is that checkerboard pattern. That looks phenomenal. That combined with silver. Green and silver, oddly enough, is a color combination. My friend, my fucking friend that I hang out with, you know, Gary, every now and again, he's looking for car paint jobs. Silver and green is apparently a very nice color combo for cars. And it's pretty slick. And yeah, that's true. It's gonna look a little bit weird on red team. Blue team's gonna look fine. On red team, a green skin is gonna be very not appealing contrast. So maybe a team variant on this, where you could have done, you could still call it Sage Sweet, but when sage bushes bloom, they have purple flowers. So you could have done a purple variant for red team, so it blends in a little bit better and doesn't contrast as sharply by being a complementary color. So, and by purple, I mean this kind of purple, right? I mean this kind of purple, not like saturated purple. I mean this nice light purple here. And sage bushes actually have this color. Sage blooms are this color of purple. That's what I mean. So, still a good skin though. On to Solar Flare. Is this meant to be like a cathode ray tube? Sunburst electric guitars. Oh, okay, I see what they did here. It's okay. It's okay. It doesn't translate that well onto a war paint. The wood, the metal is fine. I wish the sunburst... Yeah, the sunburst portion lands well on some weapon models and not so well on others. Like, the knife is cool, SMG is good, Scotsman Skullcutter's fine. When it's on the barrels of the guns, and the wrench look great too, but it doesn't look very good on the scattergun or the pistol, shotgun especially. Rocket launcher looks weird being in the middle of the body. But again, you're at the mercy of the warpaint system and whatever base you chose. So, the wrench is clean though. It's well made. I just wish the mapping of the textures from the warpaint system didn't fuck over certain weapon models. It is cool though. And it does use custom code, so you could maybe move some of those around. Yeah, it's alright. It's just alright. Old grain. So leather. Leather with a branding. Not bad, actually. Not bad at all. Manco custom-made toy firearm. Okay, cute. So it's meant to be like toy guns. So it's plastic then. Like plastic toy guns is what this is inspired by. Based on 1950s Newell toy guns. There we go. So it's based on vintage toy guns. This is pretty cool, man. The sticker, yeah. Sticker's a little hard to read. If it just said Manco and didn't have the text in the middle, it'd be a bit cleaner. I think that would have been a little bit better to do. But the custom wear on this is also very nice. This one's pretty clean, and it looks good on lower wears too, which is a nice achievement. So I'm gonna favorite, and also like this one. Pinto, what's up, dog? What? What is it? What? Hi. What is it? Can I help you? What's wrong? Do you need to go outside? Do you need to go outside? Hold on, I gotta let my dog out. Come on, let's go outside. Come on, let's go outside. Okay. I'm back. I did pet the dog. I did pet the dog on his way out. Okay. On to Beachy Boy. Beachy Boy. Okay. It's going on the... I wish this is orientation locked. Oh, if this had been orientation locked, this would have been so much better. Love the colors. Love the pattern. Yeah, it needs orientation lock. If does it ask for it? I hope it does. You gotta ask for it on this one, man. Needs orientation lock, and then it'd be like a 9 out of 10. It would. Love the pattern. Love the colors. Texture work. Pretty spot on. What is this again? This wasn't like t-shirts. I want to say this was some kind of upholstery or wallpaper from, you know, 50s, 60s era. But I can't quite put my finger on what this is from. I don't think this was on t-shirts or like button-down shirts or beach shirts. Like, maybe, like, beach furniture upholstery. Towels? That's it. Okay, towels then. Yeah, beach towel texture. It's not bad. I do like this. If it had orientation lock, 10 out of 10. You got the team colored spot on. Love the blue variant a lot more than the red variant. You get the splashes of green. Not my thing, but I get why you did it. The palm trees they kind of stick out, but not in a terrible way. Yeah, this is good. Even as is, I like this. Army guns. So, green army man. We have a green army man skin. It's full green. You get some splashes of black in there. I get that you're going for the green army man toy look to it, and you definitely achieve that. It just doesn't look that good. It just doesn't look that good for TF2, man. It gives off the Antique Annihilator vibe from the two Forters, the Craftsman collection, like those skins that Valve added back in 2015. It's just all green. It really could have been... this really would benefit from more of the black breaking things up. Like, the knife looks good because you have more of the darker colors breaking up the lighter green everywhere. But, yeah, man, it's just... it's okay. At higher wears, looks better because you're breaking up that green. It's not bad. I'm not saying this is a bad Warpaint. Definitely better than a lot of the ones we have in-game. But, it's just... meh. It's just okay. It's just okay. Then we have Taxi Cabbed, yet another taxi-themed Warpaint put on the workshop. Honestly, I think this one it's okay. Compared to the other taxi-themed skins I've seen on the workshop, this one's definitely on the weaker side. This one is notably brighter. Very bright in comparison to the other ones I've seen. I think the yellow would benefit from being washed out a little bit more. It's a little bit too saturated. The sticker is... it looks like I'm being advertised Bagel Bros, like I'm gonna go get a snack. It doesn't look like a taxi cab logo. I get what you're going for there, with the bowler hat and the mustache and whatnot. I get the idea there. But why not just make it a tire? And get rid of the checkerboard pattern and the head in the middle, and just make the Manco Bros Taxi Company be the tire logo, and then just have that be a tire with black in the middle. I think that would look a lot better than having the Manco Bros head and checkerboard on there. And I think having that dark black tire in the middle would help break up more of the yellow, so it's not so in your face. Here, the Manco Bros logo is just more yellow, and if that sticker was a black, or even like a white wall tire, if it was a white wall tire with, you know, black around the edges, but the white wall, and then the black text over that, that would break up the yellow a lot more, and so it wouldn't be super in your face. And honestly, that might be the only change it needs. That's like the small tweak it needs, is that sticker breaking things up. Because I fear if that you were to desaturate the yellow a little bit more, then it would be... it'd make it kind of look like a spoiled banana if you desaturate it too much more. Maybe what you should do, readdress the sticker, take the yellow a little bit closer to orange, desaturate it by like 2%, and then I think that might help it. And the way and here we go, in terms of like the checkered pattern, the scaling is pretty similar to the previous one, but because it's on smaller areas of the weapon model, you get away with it, and it doesn't look nearly as busy. You could also make the blood oil or grease, but I don't think that's necessary. That would just be like an extra embellishment, you know? Hold on, I need to like look up let's see, yellow taxi 1960s. Let me just like... Yeah. See how these are a bit darker? These here especially? Like they're washed out a tad, and these are all very bright yellow. I think a shade closer to these would look a little bit better. And not this super in-your-face yellow. I think that might be a little bit better. And then go for like a white wall tire. Yeah, and then for the sticker, go with like a white wall tire. And then just have the middle... Or honestly, just do this, you know, just do a white wall tire like this, and then have the Manco taxi service in black letters on the white wall portion of the tire, and that might be a better sticker. I know I'm taking too long on this one war paint. I apologize. I haven't even looked at the links people want to send yet. We're going to be here for a while. Apple Pied. Another green checkerboard skin, but this one is just on the scattergun? Yes, it is. So it's a scattergun exclusive skin. Maybe a combo of black mag and this yellow, but I really like this combo of colors. What's up, brothers? So true. The colors, yeah, the combo of colors is fine. You know, having a warm yellow color with black and white and gray, that works really well inside of Team Fortress 2 because those are all very common colors within the game's palette, and it looks quite nice. Okay, so back to this one. Yes, it looks like apple pie. Can you make it team colored, please, and make the red version red? Like the, you know, like you would have on the tablecloth. Like the red tablecloth. I think that'd be nicer. The green texture pattern's fine. The barrel, this whole port, I think this is meant to be like the pan. Like gray for the gray, like baking tin or baking pan, that's fine. The crust, I'm not a fan of the crust texture. I think you should, what could you do instead? I think simplifying the crust texture might have been a better way to go. So it's more like uncut puff pastry instead of the crisscross design you would see as the full pie crust. I think simplifying that would make it look better, because when you have this complex crisscross kind of wavy, messy crust texture next to the perfectly orthogonal lines of the checkerboard, it clashes in a way that's not very pleasing to the eye. So I think if you keep the checkerboard pattern, obviously, but then simplify the crust texture into like uncut puff pastry, that might look a lot better. Keep the colors though. Colors are spot on, don't change those. And make a red version with the red checkerboard tablecloth, and then you got a real banger here, I think. And then Dine and Dasher. So yeah, when it comes to red checkerboard, this is what I mean. And here we go. If you're gonna do checkerboard on a skin, this is the sweet spot for the scaling you're looking for. See how big this is? See how scaled up this is and how it makes it way less noisy? If you're doing checkerboard patterns, this is the area you want to aim for when it comes to the scaling. This guy fucking nailed it. Very good. Very good on the scaling. Very good on the color choices as well. A lot of people, when they do checkerboard skins like this, or when they do like ones that are like strictly red and blue, they oftentimes pick a red or blue shade that's very saturated. Your choice for the top saturated color isn't that punchy, and it takes up a smaller amount of real estate because it's broken up by the white in the checker pattern. The red, very slick. You have like the stains on here, like for the floor stains. I don't know if I like those being so tinged red. If they were more neutrally grayish, you know, black, I think that might look a little bit better than having it keep the same hue of red. And that's just for the blue variant, because the contrast of the blue checker and the red floor stains doesn't look that great. This is a very minor nitpick. This is like the tiniest of nitpicks, okay? The rest of the war paint's awesome. This is a very good skin. But just the little messy spots, I think, would benefit from being gray. Yeah, and you nailed the silver texture. You got the higher wears on this also look pretty fucking awesome. This is a very good... I like this one a lot. This is great. Did this not get third place? I feel like this... Hold on, where were the full rankings again? Like, I feel like... Was this even an honorable mention? This one is, I think, way better than Sage Sweet. I think this one should have got third place, man. This is better than this one for sure, in my opinion. Like, sure, it's another team-colored skin. It's more red and blue, but it's, you know, it's TF2. We got red teams and blue teams. It's just kind of how things go here. Yeah, I think this one should have got third place. I want to bump it for some love, because I think it's pretty cool. So go show this skin some love if you like it. If you don't, then leave it be. Okay, so that's the Americana collection. Very cool, very slick. Nice work to all of you guys in the Painter's Workshop for making more awesome skins. Pray to God that Eric Smith adds them, because I'm so tired of getting mediocre war paints. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready to post your links inside of the Discord in the links channel, I'm gonna give you a countdown, and then you can do so. Okay? Send messages is about to be turned on. Are you ready? Are you ready with your links? We'll give you a heads up. Get your links. We'll give everyone a second to get those in their clipboard so they can send them over when they're ready. All right. Permission being given in 3, 2, 1, go. That is the wrong one. Now go. Sorry. Now go. Oops. Now go. All right, there we go. And also, once again, we have the lovely workshop link viewer made by a very kind gentleman that makes this all very easy for me. This is just the first one I had pulled up. So, very cool. And now we're not going to miss a single link. We don't miss a single link with these. So, we got them all. We're just gonna keep going for as long as I can. When is the summer update? Beats me, dude. June, July, August, when it's just whenever Valve decides to throw more stuff in the game. We don't know. We simply have no idea. Don't you think some weapons shouldn't have the ability to be war paintable? Yes, I think Valve should have not gone beyond stock weapons for war paints, because it seriously harms readability, especially for, say, shotguns and flare guns. Like, if you put a war paint on the fucking detonator or the scorch shot and look at it from a distance, you just cannot tell what the pyro is holding or using until he shoots you with it. So I really don't think Valve should have gone beyond stock weapon models, and I think war paints were a bad idea. They should have stuck with UV skins, because those open up way more creativity and have way more flexibility for making much nicer skins than war paints allow. But we are where we are now, sadly. Just how it is. Why 25 didn't have a war paint? Valve is Valve. They probably just didn't feel like adding any last year, so we'll see. I have not encountered any cheating bots since I've started playing casual mode for collecting footage in this video, not once. So, I know they appear on less populated maps and also in less populated regions. They are around. They still get banned usually within a 24 to 48 hour period. So, bot hosters have yet to successfully get a workaround for whatever it is Valve implemented to keep banning them. And cheaters are cheaters, right? Cheaters are always going to be in TF2. It sucks. And Valve doesn't give a fuck about improving this game's anti-cheat, and it's just never going to go away. So we get whatever scraps are left over from Counter-Strike when it comes to improving our game. Bitter Taste of Warpaint. Bitter Taste of Warpaint. So we have a Jimmy Jam skin. Okay. All right. I see what you did here. It's pretty cool. We got the Jimmy Jam skin. Color choice, pretty solid. Pretty cool. Is this a custom coded skin? I think it is. Yes, it is. It's a custom war paint. Randomly colored using gradients. It's not bad. It is indeed a very fruity war paint. Here's the order of operations here. So you have the stickers, color choices. The colors and the gradient are quite nice. Nothing too crazy, nothing too saturated. The green is not bad either. Love the yellows and oranges way more than I do the green. Green's gonna look a little bit weird on red team, but it's at least super, super washed out where it's not gonna be that bad. It's pretty good. Texture work is good. Sticker work is good. Adds, you know, the placement of the citrus slice is quite nice. I like this. You could say that it is a little bit zesty. That is very true. What do y'all think? I like this one. I like the custom wear too. Honestly, I would take this in-game. I would take this in-game over 75% of the fucking war paints we've received over the years. Like, I would take this immediately over, like, any of the Halloween collections, any of the winter collections. They're all so fucking terrible. Except the 2024 Halloween collection was markedly better. I like this. It's good. Echo, it's your turn now. Clueless Killer. Did I do that? I've seen this one before. I have seen this one before. No, I did not miss the first link. I did not miss the first link. I did not miss the first link. The order of links that I see on my end is different than yours, just by nature of how Discord works. None of the links are missed. They are all accounted for inside of this. Every single one is. Don't worry. The order of links is not the same on your end as it is on mine, okay? Once again, the order of links is not the same on your end as it is on mine. They're all there. It's just how the bot works. If you sent multiple links, message is deleted. If you send something that's not a workshop link, message gets deleted. That's how this bot works. Anyway, I've seen this before. It's fine. It is a little too overly animated. It's at least kind of a taunt. It's at least kind of a taunt, but also, yeah, I don't really see all of the mercs doing this. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not crazy about it. It's just fine. And we're so oversaturated on taunts too. I'm not like crazy about it. Will I go over Master Config's new Team Comptress mod? No, I think it's terrible. Whatever they're doing with the custom weapon balancing in that mod is atrocious. I have no idea what the fuck they're doing in there. Aperture tested. So, Aperture Science skin. So, like the idea of a black and white skin, your white is way too saturated, or whatever, or however you've made your texture interact with lighting, it makes it way too bright. You gotta desaturate that by a lot. The black and gray portions are completely fine, but just having what is effectively almost flat white, you can barely make out the painterly portions of this. This too, what you've done is you had like, what it looks like you did is you took solid black, solid white, you took a couple of paintbrushes in Photoshop and just changed the orientation, and then slapped it on at random, which is, funnily enough, more than you need to do to make a better looking war paint than most of what we have in game at this point, which is kind of sad to say. But let this cook more, give it more detail, get some more work and development in your textures, desaturate the white by a lot, and maybe get another color in there to break it up a little bit. I don't know, just some small little something in there to make it a little bit more interesting, because it's very simple is good, but just black and white, you need something to break it up. Could use some small blue or orange highlights. Yeah, if you're gonna do the Aperture Science thing, yeah, there have been better Aperture skins I've seen on the workshop before. It needs more time in the oven. Troll Toll. Unigoggles. I have seen this before. This is part of this set, of which we have this one in game. We didn't get this full set in game. We just got the, what is this called? The blast blocker, whatever this fucking cosmetic is called. We have this one. We don't have the goggles or the pants. As far as a full set goes, sure, it's fine. The goggles look a little bit weird. Just, eh. Yeah, the blast blocker itself is a decent cosmetic, and the pants on this is also fine. The goggles look a little bit strange. I'm not a big fan of the goggles, but everything else on this is fine. I'm just gonna move on. Evening's Shine. Okay, alright. I feel like I've not seen this one before. I don't think I have, anyway. So, looks like it's another Gentleman's Collection inspired skin with the marble and gold inlay. I think you have too many colors going on here, man. I think having the copper with the gold and the white and the black, I would get rid of the copper, just replace that with gold. You don't need the copper on here. Or, alternatively, you want to make it interesting, have no gold, and then have the inlay be copper, and the tertiary also be copper. Yeah, either get rid of the copper or get rid of the gold, and it would look a lot better. The copper and the gold are not playing nicely. You have 4 different colors on here that just don't make a very pleasing composition. I think just having 3 colors would have been a whole hell of a lot better. Make that adjustment, and then I think you got a big one. You got a pretty decent one here. No Man's Land. This is... I've seen this set before. I saw the mask. Obviously. The hat itself... It's generic. I mean, the hat is fine. It's okay. I feel like the strap's a little unnecessary, but overall the hat is... It's okay. And then the Corporal's Mantle. I mean, also just okay. It's not crazy. It's fine. This is an okay set. It kind of didn't match the colors very well. The lower half of the pyro is less saturated than the upper half of the pyro. I don't like that. You got to be more mindful of that when making pyro cosmetics, man. The hat is fine. The mask is fine. The coat, you need to adjust the colors because it looks like the upper half of the player model got stapled onto a different set of legs. You can see it here, especially. Yeah, I don't... It looks a little less bad on blue, but it's pretty egregious on red, so I'm not a fan of the coat. Moonshiner. Do they still make pants like these? Do they still make pants like these? Fetish cosmetic? No, they used to have the little hole for your pants when you needed to take a shit in the middle of the night, or I guess during the day if you wore these during the day. Yeah. Yeah, Demo Man's feet look weird too with the slippers. Yeah, I don't know. I think the sticky bomb slippers are just really tacky. I'm not a fan of those. The pants are fine. I'm not crazy about it. I'm gonna say no. Little weird having Demo Man's just bare ass hanging out. I'm not a fan of it. Gang Garrison's cap. This is an ancient submission, I can tell. Ancient. Fucking ancient. We even have something like this in the game already. You know? The very Soviet-era Russia-heavy cosmetic. What kind of hat is this called again? What kind of hat is this again? We have one of these in game already. I can't remember what it's called, though. Polotka, is that it? Polotka? Yeah, Heavy has one of these in the game already, if not 2. I'm for sure he has one. So, yeah. The concept is fine. We have one in the game. Ancient, soulful hat. I have cat hair in my fucking mouth, man. It's driving me insane. Blech. Not bad, pretty good. Ruthless Benefactor. Oh, God. It looks like he's got a giant... It's like they wrapped him in paper. You can't give Spy long coattails. It never looks good. It never, ever looks good. You always end up turning him into a fucking brick with legs. Every time, he turns into a brick with legs. It looks terrible. Stop it. Stop doing this. Every time, the execution is shit. Like, it only works when you can put him in poses and doctor it up in ways that you don't see in-game. And then when you try to put this in-game, it looks like dick. It's terrible. Don't do this. Ah. Horrible. I don't care if it's a reference. It doesn't look good. No. It's shit. Not to mention it, again, it turns his silhouette into a walking brick. The spy is a rectangle now. The spy is now a rectangle with arms and legs. Blech. No. Terrible. Moving on. Sunboy. Meme cosmetic. There was a time. A very dark time. There was a very dark time when this was on the table. Back in 2021, this was the standard. We got lots of cosmetics like this. This would have been added if Eric Smith had a little bit more time to look at the workshop and he caught this. This would have been added. Apparently I saw this already. I certainly don't remember seeing it. Yeah, it sucks. You're doing bad, lad. You are. Duality of man. I feel like I've seen this before. Cypher, I think you've sent this to me before. Or someone has. So in the light, it's a halo. In the dark, it turns into devil horns. It's a cool concept. Let me think. It's cool. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's okay. I mean, as far as unusual effects go, since we are going to keep getting them, it's inevitable that we're going to keep getting them. Smaller, more subtle effects like this that aren't neon color slop clown vomit are definitely more preferable. Something like this is definitely more preferable than another giant cloud of neon particles and RGB gamer color vomit floating around your head and swirling around your head. So, but honestly, yeah, I think I would have liked these as two separate unusual effects, because I would like it for just to always be the halo or always be the horns. That's just me. I think having this as split into two would be better. It's a cool concept. I've seen, you know, I've seen your other ones, Cypher, where, or other ones that have changed based on the lighting, but I think having this one specifically split into two would be better. That's just me. Tagger's Threads. Okay. The shoes look really bad. The shoe, what the fuck? So you got like, he's got like kids' shoes on. Why are they so puffy? I get they're meant to be skate shoes, but holy shit, man. What is with the shoes? Oh man, those look bad. The shirt's okay. I think the shirt's decently modeled. The shirt modeling's fine, undershirt being white, hoodie, I think it's okay. The hat and mask. Whenever I see someone tagging, they're not wearing a mask, and they're not really thinking about huffing some fumes as they're doing it, so I don't think it needs the mask. I think if it was just the hat without the mask, it would be fine. The shoes are definitely the weakest part of this set. The shoes are pretty bad. Make Scout, it looks like he's got clown shoes, big ass feet. But the hoodie is fine and the hat's fine. I don't think you need the mask, and I think the shoes need to be not so massive. Is it a tracer skin? Fuck if I know. I don't play Overwatch. I got no clue. Pinto, can I help you? What is it? What? Dog? What's wrong? Are you scared? Is there a storm? Or is there a thunderstorm right now? Is that why you're scared? Is there thunder? He's scared right now. Hold on. What's wrong, dog? This dog is terrified of thunderstorms. And so if it even looks like it's gonna rain, he gets scared. Where are you, dog? What is it? What's wrong? What's wrong, Pinto? Are you scared? Come here. Come on. Hold on. Let me get my fucking 50-pound dog in my lap. Ugh. Come on. Adjust yourself. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. He hates thunderstorms, man. He gets so scared. He gets so scared when they're... Again, all it has to do is look like it's about to rain. And he gets so fucking scared, man. We've tried several things to, like, ease his fear. We got him one of those weighted jackets, you know, that kind of, like, compresses him a little bit so he doesn't get so scared. That didn't work. Don't really know what to do with him. He just kind of has to ride out his fear, you know? Alright, we're gonna keep going and doing this as best as I can while I have a dog in my lap. We'll see how this goes. Okay, we keep going. So, onwards from the Tagger's Threads. I'm just gonna skip that one immediately. I've seen it a million times. Barnacled Beret. This is dog shit. This is just absolute abysmal dog shit. Holy shit. Yeah. Wow. Like, who wants this? Anyone excited for this? Who wants some seashell? You want some seashells? You want some seashells? You want some barnacles on your head? Hey guys, look at it. It's a summertime. It's summertime. Oh my god, he's got a little barnacle fishy beard. Oh my god. Oh my god, no way. He's just here. You can get seashells. You can get seashells on the gentleman. You can get the seashells. Oh my god. Oh, can we get Skibidi toilet too? Can we get Skibidi? Can we get the Skibidi toilet with the seashells? The cosmetics are... These appeal to children. These appeal to lobotomites. The people that consume these cosmetics have no taste. They have no soul. They look exclusively for things that give them dopamine in the moment, and then when they have it, they move on. They don't care what's given to them. All they care about is the next shiny object to be presented to them, like a piece of tinfoil being handed to a raccoon. Terrible. Absolute abysmal dog shit. Powered Up. I have seen this one before. It is a very cool skin. It is well made. I think it's awesome. I will say yes and favorite it and then move on so we can get to things I've not seen. The Night Hawk Collection. This is the full item set. What is this even referencing? I simply don't know. It just all looks like shit. Mainly because the coat looks like shit, and I'm just gonna move on. We don't need, like, other superhero references in the game. Well-hung shield. Yep. Yep. Add it immediately. Add it now. Fund it. What a fucking gem. What a fucking gem this is, dude. Holy shit. Put this in the game immediately. This is amazing. I would use this... Oh my god. Give the heavy the Razorback. We have the Razorback at home. Alright, dog, you're gonna have to get down. This is not gonna fly. You're starting to hurt my balls here. I gotta put you down. Come on, dog. I'm sorry. You gotta stay down. $2012, man. 2012. Get him on his own chair. He's already gone. Make it for NG2. Dude, this should be added into the game immediately. I fucking love this shit. I also especially love the giant thumbtack that's just jutting into his fucking spine. Like an ice pick going in between the vertebra, just going... Just fucking stuck in there. Amazing. Beautiful. Elite Employment. I have also seen this item set 100 times. It's good, it's clean, don't really need to say much else about it. It's probably to... Actually... Rewind. Going back to this, it's definitely overly detailed. Definitely overly detailed. It's still okay, like the hard hat, what have you, whatnot. TF2 Classic, with the level of detail on this is just way too intense. When you're trying to make the mercenary look like a different character, it really takes it too far away from the grounding in the game to where it does become too much. The gloves especially are too much. Look at how fucking thick it is. Look at how thick and bulky these are. Because again, remember, they have to model over the existing geometry. Look at how his fucking forearms are massive. This fucking forearm is wider than his head. What the fuck? And now he's got these little tiny little midget fingers. Like, how do you grasp shit with this? Oh, it's horrible. Why did I like this in the past? Holy fuck. The shirt cosmetic on its own is like kind of tolerable, but everything else about this is abysmal. Dog shit. Holy fuck. I put that as liked. I'm changing my mind. My god. Get me away from it. Spellbook. Believe I have also seen this one before. I think I have anyway. Another Fantax skin. Pretty clean. The choice and placement of runes is pretty good. It makes it not super noisy. I think the book leather is a little bit too bright. I think bringing it a bit darker so it doesn't contrast so sharply with the brown would make it look a lot better, because you have the whole... You have 5 colors going on here. And I think you gotta reel it in a little bit by getting this lighter brown more in line... Sorry, this lighter brown closer to this shade of like tannish gray brown. If that was darker, would look a lot better. Other than that, pretty decent. Took all the colors from the same in-game prop. Yeah, but translating it onto a skin... I just think the brown is a bit too bright. I think it would benefit from being a little bit darker. I really do. I really do. Yeah, I think it'd be better. It is a good skin, and like remember, very minor nitpicks here. This is a good high quality skin. I just think it needs some slight color adjustments. And just some slight color adjustments would make this a lot better, in my opinion. But it's good. I say yes. And even if it was put in the game as is, infinitely better than so many of the other skins we have in the game as is. No sweat. Here's the thing, man. I think I'm kind of beginning to hone in on why I don't like so many of these taunts, man. Like, so many of these are meant to be generic so they can be all class, because that's what sells. All class taunts sell the most consistently, unless they're like too funny to be ignored. Like the engineer taunt kill that we got last year or the year before, whenever that was added, right? So whenever they're making something all class, that inherently requires that whatever gesture they're doing needs to be generic by default, and then they have to retroactively personalize that for each of the mercenaries, right? And like all of the, like this action would only be performed probably by just the scout, but all of the other mercenaries doesn't really fit their personality. Like spy faking a yawn, like you know, so like medic doing that, sniper doing that, not really. Scout doing it, yeah, because he's like the cocky bastard. Pyro doing it just makes no sense. So that's the problem with these more generic taunts, man, is they have to take a generalized action and then retroactively make it adhere to the personalities of the mercenaries instead of just honing in on an action that makes the most sense for the mercenary to be doing, that's in alignment with their character, and then perfecting that. You feel me? That's why I'm not really big on these. It's not bad. It's okay. If this was added into the game, I would not be offended. Like, it's better than another miniature vehicle manifesting from the bowels of hell and then being ridden around like a goddamn go-kart. Infinitely, infinitely better than that. But, just... It's... Taunts like these will never, ever reach the same level of charm and soul as the taunts that shipped with the game. Because you know what those were done to do? Those were not made to make money, right? Those were not made to be individually purchasable items. Those taunts were made to give the game soul, to bring the characters to life, to get the player immersed in the game and invested into the characters that they're playing as and the characters that they're playing against. And they're made to taunt at the people you're playing with in the server. These are made for money. So already that soul, that deep level of intention, cannot be matched. It cannot match the default taunts that were shipped with the game, right? So, to me, when you're making taunts, man, look no further than what the default taunts do, and start from there. Also, I think my chair just broke. What the fuck? The fucking... the little pneumatic piston, the air just went out of it. It's not going back up. What? My chair just broke. I guess I'm down here now. Hang on, let me fix this. I think it's just stuck. Hold on. What the fuck just happened? There we go. Okay, it's back. We're good. We're good. Yeah, like, I think I do recall talking about this on stream before as well. Taunts were made to be a part of the game, ingrained into them, and now taunts are made to be purchasable items. So they're not going to have the same level of intention and soul and thoughtful design when they're just being made for a paycheck. And so now all they have to achieve is like, okay, are the animations polished? Is it appealing to the sensitivities of the people that want to buy them? Because what you've noticed, right, what you've definitely noticed is that since people started complaining about the garbage in the game, Valve started picking less of this garbage, and therefore workshoppers have, you know, adjusted their creations as a result. And now they're also trying to make things that are like kind of more generic, not so flashy or goofy or gaudy, and what have you. And now that they're trying to do that so they can appeal to the people that want to be buying these items and the overall sensitivities of the player base so they can make their money, what you're noticing is that they just can't achieve that soul. They can't achieve that level of intention or meaning when it comes to making actual true taunts that fit the personalities of the mercenaries and the tones and theming of the game. And so what we get is this. Something kind of lifeless and generic and just not all that appealing, really only going to be appealing for people to buy it so they can put an unusualifier on it with a flashy particle effect and make some money. That's really the only reason why a lot of people buy taunts, is to flip it to make it unusual and then get a profit while the value of the unusual effects remains high. Sales of taunts are always at an exponential decay. It's just sad what Valve has done. It's just sad. It's just so fucking sad what Valve has done to this game, man. How far this game has come away from its roots as a beautiful, meaningful piece of art with amazing gameplay, and now we're fucking mincing words and arguing over bullshit like this. Like, does this belong in TF2? Like, is this something that should be like this? This is where we are now, right? Like, this is how far Valve has let the game fucking rot from its fucking core. To here where like 3D rendered bullets that have no fucking place in the game. Now we have people that will look at this and go, yeah, I think this is great. What's wrong with this? This is totally fine. What happened? Why are you complaining? I like the bullet shells. I think those are cool. Like, this is what this game has become. It makes me so sad. Like, if you showed players this in 2008 and said, do you want this in the game? They would just laugh you out of the room. They'd call you fucking insane. This is dog shit, by the way. Eggnog. It's an egg. I like this more than so many other hats we have in the game. Like, that's how bad so many hats are now, whereas a fried egg on Pyro's head is preferable to something like, I don't fucking know. 1 second. Like, I'd rather take the fucking fried egg. Well, what's a recent addition? Like, I don't know, this? Over this shit? Like, he's got a piñata for a head. Have you ever seen this in game? Once! This was officially added into Team Fortress 2 in 2019. Have you ever seen this in game? One time! Once! No! It's shit! Somehow this is better. Somehow this is better. This shitty cracked fried egg on Pyro's head has more soul than this dog shit that someone got paid for. The fried egg is better than this. This is in the game. This is fucking added to the. This is a pyro hat for some reason. Like, like. Go next, man. It's so annoying when you get redundant. Welcome to my streams. I repeat myself a lot. That's just the nature of streaming. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. I'll say it again. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to I just don't know what to tell you. I really do not know what else to tell you. Man, I'll tell you what, I don't know what to tell you. Truly, like genuinely, no clue, not the slightest figment of an idea in my mind. I just don't know, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. I could think about it more, but the longer I think about it, the more I realize I really just don't have much to tell you. I just don't have much to tell you. I can't, what else? I just don't have much to tell you. Anything else? No, I can't think of much else to tell you. Oh, no, wait, hold on. No, I got nothing. It's just my streams, man, Jesus. Fucking deal with it. Fried egg, better than most shit in the game. Elite grade, by the way. No, I think it was. I think the shitty carousel was assassin grade. Baneful bomber. No. Same problem with putting large coattails on a player model. Fucks up the silhouette, looks really weird. It's so big. Oh my god, it's huge. Jesus Christ. Yeah, looks pretty bad too. Also, the way they decided to do the color gradients on it just does not look good at all. Poorly modeled, fucks the silhouette, the collar, the coat, whatever this is, whatever part of this coat it is just not very good at all. Just gonna move on. Crown of Captain Cthulhu. Oh my god. Holy shit. This is crazy. Look at this thing. Oh my god. Holy fuck, this is terrifying. This is actually terrifying. It looks like they turned Heavy's head into a tick. Or like lice. They turned Heavy's head into head lice. Why is it so big? It's so fucking big. Look at how huge it is. They turned him into like a dust mite. Oh my god. That is awesome. Like early age workshop cosmetics before people figured out what they were doing have so much soul in them. Like you can tell like this is like the guy's first attempt at wanting to make something. This is fucking irreplaceable. Irreplaceable levels of soul. Holy shit, dude. Absolutely phenomenal. And the cape, too. It's so big. I didn't even realize there was a cape for a second. It's massive. And the gauntlets or something else, too. Oh, my God. Yeah, big no, but definitely got some soul. Holy moly. All right, handrolled. I have definitely seen this one. Instead of coffin nail cigarettes, we have the cigars. Pretty good. Custom wear is good. Colors and texture work on this one are phenomenal. I've seen this one many a time over the year. I need to remember to rate things as I go through them. Yeah, just another sleek skin that has been on the workshop for quite a while now that I'm surprised Valve has not added. It's just pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Move on. Urban wear. So, looks like what you did, because I can tell immediately, is you took a noise texture that you can generate in Photoshop, you added a gradient overlay to that, and as a result, you have this really noisy, hackly texture that's not very pleasing to look at. And then you have this 3D styled chain link fence with these 3D rivets. Is this red only, or is there a blue team variant? No, this is red only. Would benefit from having a team variant, so it could be blue. But, yeah, a lot going on. I like the idea of an urban camo, but urban camo, TF2, not really a good mesh. You know, snow camo works, jungle camo works, other forms of camo work, desert camo works. If you're gonna do team color camo like this, urban, so to speak, you gotta make a team color for one, and also you gotta make it look more like camo. Just kind of sticking with one of the default noise textures that you can make in either Photoshop or I think After Effects can do this too. Just doesn't look very good. It's noisy. The randomized elements of this texture juxtaposed against the the perpendicular angles, the orthogonal angles of this fence make it look really noisy, I would go with one or the other. I would get rid of the fence entirely. You don't need it. I would just go back to the drawing board on this team color texture, make it team colored, and just go. The colors are fine. The blacks and grays are fine. The colors in this texture are fine. You just got to refine the actual pattern work a little bit more, and then I think you'll have something that's workable here. But I would axe the chain link fence entirely. It's really noisy and just does not look very good at all. That's just me. Definitely needs more work. It's not AI. It's just something you can. It's a noise texture you can generate inside of Photoshop, I believe. Zippy tail. Oh god, not this again. Do I need to remind everyone about this shit? Someone's furry vor foot fetish OC that found its way to the workshop all those years ago. That some people unironically want added into Team Fortress 2. Yeah, we'll just move on. Top brass. So, looks like... Looks like iron wood, except the iron part is not so blue. Looks like is that a texture? It's hard to tell. You have a texture on that? Let's see the promo here. The quality is too low to tell. It looks like they have a texture on here. It's very hard to make out. Yeah, there's a paisley pattern or something on here. It's very hard to see. But it's definitely there. You see it better on here. It's not a bad idea. Okay, so overall colors. Overall colors are good. Brown and black and gold can't really go wrong, or brass in this instance. Sticker work is great. I don't know. I kind of do like how this looks with how subtle the underlying texture is. Anything other than max graphic settings is going to make this look like television static, but I don't know. I still think it looks okay. I don't know if you need to change anything. I think this is actually, like, fine as is. Maybe the black is a little bit too dark. Maybe you could lighten it a little bit. I think you could lighten this a little bit. So it's not super, super dark. Like, lean this more into gray territory. And then keep the color of whatever pattern this is the same. So you can actually see it. But then lighten up this a little bit more. And so that'll complement the lighter brass a lot more. And I think that would make this look a lot better. Yes. Coastal Control. When was this made? Last month. Okay, so another beret type cosmetic set for Soldier. Let's see. I mean, yeah, that's fine. Beret's good. You can't really go wrong with a beret in Team Fortress 2. It's not bad. Beret's decent. With the headset. Yeah, it's fine. It's decent. I mean, it's just okay. All right, let's see the coat. The coat with the sleeves is... It's okay. It doesn't appear to be paintable, which is good news. If you could paint the sleeves, that'd be really bad, but you can't, which is a good sign. And then you have different styles of this. Sure, it's okay. The only critique that I have, really, is that a big part of Soldier's team recognition, especially when he's holding his rocket launcher, are his arms. Because his entire arm is team colored, and when you replace that with a big hunk of brown, that's also overlaying his team colored torso. It's not a huge negative impact, but it does detract from readability somewhat, especially if this were going to be combined with other cosmetics that change colors too. So usually, in my opinion, when you're making cosmetics for Soldier, you don't want to change the colors of his arms for that reason. And definitely not his hands. Definitely not his hands. You can model things differently. You can give him different coats, but changing the colors usually looks kind of weird. Not bad, but weird. Moreover, this is just brown. Why didn't you make it the same color as his straps? I think if it was the same color as the straps on his torso, it would look a lot better. I would do that instead. Yeah, it does look a little odd. It's not the worst, but it's not great. Yeah, I guess the undershirt is the color of his pants, isn't it? Yeah, but then why not do the same? I guess they did do the same for the undershirt. Yeah, never mind, I take that back. I guess it's fine, because it matches the pants color. Yeah, it matches the pants color, so never mind that. I take that back. But still, coloring the arms something other than primary red and blue always looks a bit off to me. It's not horrible. Icons of Sin. Holy moly, that is a very deep red saturation custom wear. Wow. So, you can do this. There are ways to pull this off. Also, so, Sin City, or Madness Combat as some people think. There are ways to do this where it doesn't look so bright and really in your face. I think having it... I don't know, man. You think? What could you do? What could you do to improve this? What could you do? I think the main thing you should do right away is desaturate the blood so it's not super bright. It also looks shiny. I would find a way to get that more muted. It's very, very bright. And also at higher wears, knowing how this goes with Battle Scarred, the whole weapon is just going to look red. Yeah, I would desat the blood a little bit, so it's not so vibrant, not so saturated, not too in your face. When it comes to the silver, it doesn't seem to translate that well into the game. I think you could get away with adding a little bit more texture to this. It needs more texture to break it up. Like, I think this is meant to be a Madness Combat reference, and so it's mimicking the colors of the little marshmallow guys. So I get that's what the color choices are here. But you can still get away with making the reference. You just gotta tie in a little bit more to give it some texture to break things up. Especially when you start getting that custom wear on there, and all of the edges just turn red. It looks really strange. So, meh. It needs some adjustment. It can work. It just needs some adjustment. Rampant Revolutionary. Ancient, 2014. Ancient cosmetic. And funnily enough, it's not that bad. Don't we have this? I mean, we have the, what is it, the well-rounded rifleman. We have that. So that hat is very similar. Yeah, funnily enough, it's not bad. No, it's not that bad at all. Compared to many of the other cosmetics we have in game. Even the hair doesn't look that bad. I also don't like seeing soldiers' eyes. That's something that I feel like Valve should have never allowed because it just makes it look creepy. And having soldiers' eyes covered is, you know, it's part of his character. It's kind of like taking away It's kind of like taking away Demo Man's eye patch. It's just part of his appearance. So, if the hat were fully covering his eyes, I think that would make this look a lot better. If the hat were fully covering his eyes, you can keep the hair and the mustache the same. But if that hat was brought down all the way over his eyes, I think that'd look a lot better. Old cosmetics had a different vibe than current. Oh yeah, because older cosmetics were inherently simpler. You know, lower poly counts, not overly polished, that kind of mimic like what modern games try to achieve. Like, the people making items back then were like, oh yeah, this, like, we have to make these items look like they fit in this old game. But now we have people that are trying to make items that look like new items that fit in an old game, and so they stick out like a sore thumb. So, this could be improved if the hat was brought down over the eyes, I think. Then it'd be, like, totally fine. Solar powered. Okay, the GIFs usually don't do it justice. You know, it's not that bad. It's a better version of the plasma effect. Not is it vivid or searing? I always get the two mixed up. It's not bad. I prefer simpler effects than that. I much prefer simpler effects than I do like the really big and gaudy ones. Is it vivid I'm thinking of? I always get it mixed up. I wish the quality of the videos weren't so low. I can get a better look at it. Yeah, I think it's okay. It's not bad. We have like 4 of these in the game already. Dude, we have what, 900 unusual effects? What's the official count now? We have hundreds of unusual effects. We may have 4 of these in the game already. When was the last time you saw any of them? Not justifying adding more, by the way, I'm not. Like, we don't need more. We don't need more unusual effects. We already have too many. Valve really just needs to start recycling the ones we have in the game already, instead of throwing even more in the fucking game that are gonna go forgotten within a month's time. My god. But if they're going to keep adding them, which they will, I prefer unusual effects like this compared to, you know, Sharknado, like we got fucking last year. Oh my god. Sharknado and fucking Morbius, which is immortalized in the game now. I prefer this over that. 100%. Like, most of the cosmetics that get dumped into this game are not actually used. They're used for trading, they're used for profit, but they're not used by players. Not by the common player, anyway. We don't need more unusual effects. Like, for the love of God, we have hundreds and hundreds and... Let me see, TF2 unusual. TF2 unusual effects. I think the wiki page tells you how many we have. 341. And that's just the hats. Then we have 182 taunt effects, which is disgusting to think about. 341 unusual effects, and you might see 30 of them consistently in the game. Don't I get tired of caring? No. Why would I get tired of caring about something I'm passionate about? I fucking love this game, man. It needs better treatment. It needs better treatment from a company that has all the time and resources and manpower to give it better treatment. And every day that goes by where it doesn't receive that better treatment is a goddamn crime. There's no reason why Team Fortress 2 should have fewer players than something like Fortnite. And even that's bleeding players right now. If Valve just improved the general player experience and upped the quality of the content being added into this game, there'd be so much more fucking traffic in here right now. Like, there's just no fucking excuse for Valve to be handling the game the way they've been handling for the past decade. There's none. There's no argument for it. I say this all the time. I know, and here we go. Broken record. Doing it again. I don't know what to tell you, but broken record again. There really is no serious argument in favor of how Valve's been handling this game. There's none. You'll always see, like, the cute arguments, you know, the one where people, like, try to be cute and dismissive and acting in bad faith. Well, the game's old. The game's old. Why do you care? Why do you care? A game is old. Why do you care if this game is so old? Just go do something else. You know, it's like they try to make it your fault. They try to pass the buck onto you and not onto the multi-billion-dollar company, right? And they try to make you feel bad. They try to guilt trip you and use emotional blackmail to make you feel bad. Because they don't care. They don't care. They're only angry that people are complaining about, like, the shit being fed to them. Like, they have no standards, or whatever standards they have are fucking subterranean. And so when they see someone critiquing something they actively enjoy, naturally a lot of people take things that they enjoy, make it part of their own identity. And so if someone critiques that, it's like a critique on their own person, and they take it very personally. Or they're just idiots and don't know any better. Valve, and also you have, like, the other cute arguments people use, you know, like, well, Valve is a small indie company. It's like, and they're the most profitable game company on the fucking planet right now per employee. And then you have other stupid arguments too, you know. Well, TF2 is meant to be the wacky, silly game. No, it's not. It was retroactively forced to become that for the sake of making money. But that's not what TF2 was, and that's not why TF2 was made. You fell in love with the caricature of what all games are now. Like, you fell in love with what was specifically designed to make you fall in love and spend money. That's what you enjoy. You enjoy the bird shit and the crumbs and, like, the baby shit smears that have been grimily sludged all over this game just to make you spend money, you know? And if those things were removed, those people would go with them. They don't actually care about the game and the core and all the intention that went into making the game as good as it is, right? So, there is no serious argument in favor of how Valve handles cosmetic selections, updates, the matchmaking system. How far this game has fallen is fucking unforgivable and inexcusable, and it was so successful, so massively successful, so massively profitable. Every other company on the goddamn planet did the exact same thing. All thanks to what Valve did with TF2. Onwards to the Model Fixes pack. What do they fix? Scout's pants, removal of dirt spots on Demo Man's vest. Are they not supposed to be there? So whenever I see fixes like these, you know, like there are some things that are obvious bugs that should not be there, which is fine. But then other small adjustments, like, was it actually a mistake? Well, obviously, like a missing belt loop, you know, or belt loop color, that kind of thing, sure. Worst thing of the new unusuals is that they're locked forever in the worst hat cases or taunts just being unable to be unboxed ever again. Like, why? FOMO. Artificial rarity. Get them now before they're gone. You'll never see them again. Unbox, 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 unbox. These effects are only available across all cases for a month. Don't spend those keys now. You're never going to get them again. Makes Valve loads of money. That's why Valve makes fucking $40 to $50 million a year off of TF2, even still, is with the same monetization model. If they don't instill that sense of desperation, you have to open these cases now. Well, then why would anyone fucking open them? The most evil thing Valve did. If we're being objective, if we're being completely objective, out of everything Valve has done in the history of the company, in the history of Gabe, everything, the most evil thing Valve has done that has had the most impactful negative shockwaves that have gone throughout the entire gaming industry for the past 16 years was the Manconomy update. If you're going to point to one thing that is the most evil thing that Valve has done for the gaming industry and for Team Fortress 2, it's the Manconomy update. And solidifying that microtransaction system and boosting it to success with the gambling, with the cosmetics, again, to where every other game company copied and pasted that to a T and made it more predatory and more invasive and more time-consuming to turn games into habits, into addictions, instead of something that's genuinely fun for playing the game. The number one most evil thing Valve has done, and they profited forever, and they live like fucking kings, making $1 million an hour, was the Manconomy update. You can't point to anything else more evil than that done by a game company. Because everything else when it comes to like, oh, the horse armor DLC and all that other shit, that was all inspired by Valve. In-game stores, storefronts, microtransactions, gambling, payable mods, all that shit. All of that was branched and forked off of Valve's successes with the Manconomy update, earning them infinite money. So if you have one thing to point to that. Well, if Valve didn't do it, then EA or Ubisoft or any other company would. Well, Valve did it first. It's their fault. This is a hypothetical that we live in that is not real. So we should not treat it as if though it were a serious argument. Just because someone else would have done it, we don't know that. Also, we don't know that, right? We have no idea if this is something that would have ever been achieved. But Valve did do it. This is the reality we have now. If I don't steal it, someone else will. You know? Yeah. Definitely the big thing. Checkered chump. I mean, yeah, sure. Yeah, it's okay. It's alright. Just a simple checkered shirt for Scout. The pattern, like the colors on the pattern, they're not too strong. Where it's not like where it's still full red, full blue. It's okay. And the paint region, even though it's the entire undershirt, it's okay. It's two relatively small areas where again, Scout most of the time holding his guns are going to be occluding those regions. So not terrible, actually. I feel like probably shouldn't be paintable because it just doesn't look very good when you can paint it. If it just stays white, that would look a lot better. But it's okay. It's fine. I wouldn't mind even this older cosmetic being added. This is acceptable. Sure. Decent shirt. North Africa jacket. It's a very simple name. Ancient frontline cosmetic. Holy shit. Ancient frontline stuff. Look at this. What's the one we have in game that kind of looks like this? And for the life of me, I can't remember. There's a spy coat that looks like this that we have in game already that looks, I would say, about the same in terms of quality. I like the hat and goggles. That's okay. But like Spy being turned into like a desert soldier doesn't really fit his character. You're just turning Spy into a desert soldier. It's kind of a misfit. In terms of the overall quality of the items, yeah, it's fine. It's okay. But why North Africa? World War II? Because the French were, I'm so rusty on my history. France went into North Africa in World War I or World War II? Someone refresh me, because they had a presence there, and I can't fucking, for the life of me, remember. Was it World War II? It was one of the Great Wars. I don't remember. But so military outfits like this were worn, you know, by French, Italy, something like that. So it's not that far away from something you would have seen in reality, you know. But it's okay. The modeling and texture work are fine. It looks good. Just I don't like the paint region on the giant tie. I think it looks ugly. This should not be paintable. But it's okay. It's not. It's just. It's okay. It's alright. I wouldn't be offended if it was added, in other words. The Deal Maker, Devil Went Down to Georgia. Wasn't this part of that Halloween set that got broken up? Yes, it was. Because we got this hat. It's like, I feel like people are testing my knowledge today to see if my encyclopedic autism remembers these things. Yeah, we have this garbage hat that was added. This is so fucking bad. But then they didn't add the rest of the set, which I'm kind of glad they didn't. However, the goggles and mustache, this is fine. This doesn't look too terrible. We don't need animated textures, though. We don't need animated textures in Team Fortress 2. The last thing we need is more noise in this fucking game. So no animated textures, please. But if it was just the goggles and the facial hair, and I can get rid of like the long thing. If it was just flush against his face, get rid of that too. Then that'd be fine. Yeah, this part of the beard is shit. But everything else around on the chin and the mustache is fine. And the goggles are fine too. But yeah, overall set, blah. And the hat we got in game is dog shit. I wonder what's for dinner. Remember, there was a time when this had a very high chance of being accepted into Team Fortress 2. Very high chance. Wasn't there a Morshoe set too that someone made for Heavy? I'm pretty sure someone did that, if memory serves. No, and the beard doesn't look that bad. The hair, everything above the sideburns we don't need. But like the beard and the sideburns and the mustache, sure. If that we have various cosmetics like that for heavy already, so yeah. Just it's stupid. We don't need a goddamn Link's or the Legend of Zelda CDI reference in TF2. But funny meme. Funny meme, we move on. I can already tell. Oh no. Is he naked? My God. Oh, it was uploaded this year. Holy shit. Dude. You did not do the heavy justice, man. You made his package too small. You gotta give this man some girth. It's just wrong. It's not. And dude, and the different styles where you remove his body hair is egregious. And it's paintable. Holy fuck. Dude, is this a mod on Game Banana? Make this a mod on Game Banana right now. Neighbors from Hell? Oh god. Wait, is there a collection? The Pregnant and the Impregnator. Oh, we already saw this one. Listen, everyone here, you know what to do. Everyone here, you know what to do. I don't even need to say it. I don't even need to say it. Go crazy. Just, oh my fucking god, this is so dumb. It's like they just stretched the model to make their belly bigger. It's so bad. Oh shit. Just like Scout's is whole, like Scout looks like my grandpa. Looks like my fucking granddad. Like this is what I'm gonna look like when I'm 80, by the way. This is my posture and gut that I'm gonna have. Like can I even like emulate that? Let me try. Like, I'm gonna have this posture, right? This is how I stand, right? But now it's like real gamer posture. This is me in 50 years. It's gonna be great. I cannot get over this fucking heavy though, man. Holy shit. And it's paintable. Oh, you can have a yellow banana hammock. Oh, holy shit. It's beautiful. Honestly, add this right now. Fuck it. Okay, so make this a mod right now. Put this on Game Banana immediately. I want to see naked heavies running around my fucking game. I will fucking lose my shit laughing if I can mod this into my game. Please, please put this on Game Banana. Focalisation. Clever play on words there. Focalisation. What? Have I seen this? A non-looping taunt for spy. Okay, so we have a taunt here. I don't care about the cinematic. What is this? It's kind of shit. What? It's dog. What? What? So he uses a different class's voice line as a jeer, like Spy is pretending to be them. I mean, it's kind of clever, but I don't know. If you don't hear the voice line, which you won't after someone kills you, it's just Spy performing a very stiff motion. A good taunt is one where visually it looks like a taunt. Like Soldier doing this. Like that's him, you know, insulting you. Taunts are meant to be more visual than audio. The audio shouldn't be used to make the core of the taunt. So I don't think I like the idea. It's clever, it's cool, but visually it needs to be more, a little more obvious. Yeah, he's mocking your voice. I get it, but how often are you actually going to hear that when he's performing the taunt? Because when you see in the kill cam, you just see him like holding a mask on his face. Just... Nah, you wouldn't be able to do, because if they added the disguise smoke to this, and then also the mask changing to a mercenary, that would confuse players. Because the only time you see spy disguise smoke is when a spy is actually disguising. And if you incorporate those things into a taunt, gonna look weird. Yeah, and that's true too. The noise of the match would probably drown out the voice line. And the game, and the audio cuts out all the time, especially like when the camera does the zoom in, you're not gonna be able to hear it. So again, having the sound be the core of the taunt and not the animation itself, not a good idea. It's not gonna translate well in game. It's clever, but it's not gonna work out that well in game, I think. Deactive mess. It took me a second to understand what was being attempted here. It took me a minute. It's a fucking rocket going through Medic's head. Oh god, this is awesome. Holy fuck, dude. That's actually insane. This is good. Early workshop items are always a treat to see. Oh man, put this in game immediately. Holy moly. It is brutal, but holy shit is it funny. Halloween elite grade right here. Lucky shot. Jesus. My brain tried to combine Lucky Star and Lucky Shot into Lucky Shart. So Lucky Shots Mark II. Beautiful. Alright, moving on. Topper and Whiskers? Abe Lincoln. It's a little on the nose. Lucky Shart. I don't know if I'm a fan of just Abraham Lincoln. You feel me? I'm not a fan of it just being Abe Lincoln in the game. It's well made, I guess, but Yeah, Abe Lincoln invented the rocket jump. I don't care. It just looks weird in the game. At least you can't see his eyes. Like, you can already kind of do this with other cosmetics, too. To, like, make an Abe Lincoln loadout. I feel like when you start incorporating things you can make from existing items and having that be a new item, it kind of takes the fun out of making loadouts. Because, like, part of the fun of making loadouts in TF2 is, like, oh, you combine a bunch of existing cosmetics into this shoddy cosplay of someone existing, right? Like, for me, like, you can do, like, Jimi Hendrix for Demo Man. It's the fro, the shutter shades, and then the Demo Man Voodoo Cursed Soul. Because Jimi Hendrix is dead, you know? Like, doing shit like that is fun, but then if they took all of those things and put it into one cosmetic, it kind of defeats the fun. You see what I'm saying? People trying to compensate for not having a fourth slot. Yeah, that's also been a pretty common trend in recent years, like the past 2-3 years, is a lot of people making not only multiple very detailed styles for cosmetics, where it's like 5 or 6 or 9 cosmetics in one, but also just modeling, like, this is a hat and goggles and beard all in one, that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I don't hate this. I don't love it either. I don't want this in game, though. That's just me. I would not want this one in game. The Splinter Killer. Okay, you got something going on here. You got something going on. Okay, so feedback we can do on this. So you're trying to do not quite, it's like a forest camo, not so much a jungle camo. Listen, I like the idea of incorporating the blue in here. You have an interesting idea. You have an interesting idea by incorporating blue. Listen, I want to help this guy. He's trying. Yeah, I commend people for trying. It's literally his second upload. Come on, guys. Let's give him some help here. I like the idea of lacing in some blue into a camo pattern, because you can do something interesting with that. But the way you've chosen your colors, it does fall flat. You can cook with this. Okay, so on the red variant here, I think your color choices are fine, because if you're gonna do blue and red, let me think. Let's see, you could... What could you do? So, to get kind of red into your red camo here, look at the bark of redwood trees. They have that slight tinge of red to them. You kind of have it here in your secondary texture, but I feel like you could take that a little bit into the red here to make that a little bit red. And then you could use the same red on your tertiary, so you don't have like 3 different shades of brown that are all noisy together, okay? Reduce the number of colors, first of all, because you have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. Try having no more than 4. You can make 5 or even 6 colors work, depending on the amount of real estate they take up. But with what you're going for here in a camo, 3 colors, maybe 4 at most. Like, tri-color camo is already pretty noisy, and then having a 4th color on there as your secondary makes it even more noisy. So I would try a tri-color camo and then make your secondary texture, this one of the 3 colors in your tricolor, just so the textures tie together a little bit better. And I would try to make one of these shades more reddish brown and not like a strict brown, so you could have it like this is the red variant kind of thing. Okay, and then for your blue, I like the idea of doing blue, but blue and then like dark brown and then this reddish brown, that it just does not, this does not look good. The colors clash horribly. So what I think you could do if you want to make, if this is kind of going the extra mile and maybe even doing too much, but I think what you could do is shift the palette completely and maybe do birch. Like, you could do, like, a lighter birch wood, and then you could kind of do, like, a really, really washed out gray blue. So, like, this is the blue variant, because, like, a lot of birch trees are very white, and when they kind of, and, like, in wintertime, they do get, like, a slight blue, like, especially this here, like, they get, like, a slight blue tinge to them. So you could do a birch tree camo to still kind of nail the forest camo idea, and to keep the, like, have that be the blue variant on there. So that could work. It could work, but don't use like the deeper mahogany brown wood and the reds, and definitely not this green. Don't use the green and blue on this one, because like green and blue can work, but with a weapon model, not so much. I would get rid of the green entirely. I would shift the browns and the red brown over to the colors you see in birch, like these darker grays and these lighter whites. And I would desat the blue, take that more towards a gray blue, okay? Well, sure, fucking lighting, but still, this is what your eyeballs interpret, right? Depending on the lighting you're looking at, like the atmosphere and the air quality and the clouds and how much sun you have, what have you, it's gonna make it look a little bit blue, right? So, and from photo to photo, it's gonna look different, sure, but you can get away with making a bluish birch wood, is what I'm trying to say. Not like this amount of blue, but like super washed out gray blue is what you can do to make that work. So... and then you need to go back to the drawing board on the actual camo pattern. I would do some studying on forest camo patterns. You know, just look up some basic shit on Google, and at a starting point, do something simple. Just like try tracing this. Don't make that your final product, because this guy's obviously very new. But like, just try to mimic what other forest camos do. They're very leafy, they're very kind of oblate and bubbly and amorphous, that kind of thing. And actually, don't steal clip art, but if you want to try experimenting with colors first, get an already existing texture. Like, just download this off Google, take it into Photoshop, get the color picker tool, and just fuck around with the colors a little bit until you get like a nice palette that works together. Like for here, you already have like the dark gray of the birch, you already have this lighter tan of the birch. Now take both of these and make it like, or take both, make it the same color, then make it a gray blue, you know? Just fuck around with the colors until you get something that works. But yeah, definitely study some forest camo patterns to get something that's not so polygonal, because this is very polygonal. You have very jagged, straight edges that you really don't see in camo unless it's like digi camo or urban camo. Definitely not in forest camo. So study up on those textures a bit more, and then for your secondary texture just being the wood, you can leave it like that, but you're gonna have to, again, change it to one of the colors, I think, into your tricolor camo, or make it super neutral. Don't make it another shade of brown. Make it like a dark gray, or or make it this dark black like you have here. Make it a super neutral color so it's not clashing with your camo texture, and then maybe go from there. I do like the idea of getting blue in a camo. It's definitely not something we see enough. And I think if you go the birch angle, you could probably make something a lot more successful than this first attempt. So definitely keep experimenting with your idea here, and keep trying. Keep trying. Encourage new creators, please. That's what I say. Have you ever seen the body group plus fixes on the workshop? Basically adds more body groups for workshoppers to toggle while making cosmetics and could help prevent thick anatomy for cosmetics. If it could help prevent thick and chunky anatomy, sure. That'd be great. Midnight Damask. Holy noisy detail. That's a bat. This is a bat. I think this is meant to be for Halloween. Super noisy. Holy God. Almost all the same color. Does not look very good at all. Like at all. You know, holy bitrate, Batman. This probably looks like shit for those y'all on a lower bitrate. I have fucking gigabit internet. I could probably up my bitrate at this point. You may have noticed I'm streaming in 1080p for the first time. I didn't realize I was streaming in fucking 1280 by 720 for years. I checked my settings. Fuck, I'm not streaming in 1080. That's why my stream quality kind of looked like shit for all this time. So, hello to a 1080 stream for the first time, I think. It should be doing that anyway. Yeah, but holy bitrate, Batman. This is just solid blackish purple. It just does not look very good. It's a cool pattern, but it's definitely not for a TF2 weapon at all. It would benefit from some very heavy simplification, like there's the Skull Study Warpaint, which is the JoJo reference, but that's actually not a bad warpaint if you're gonna go for that kind of diamond or polygonal repeating pattern like that. Having all of the swirls and all the extra details just makes it super, super noisy. Then make the background color not almost the same colors in the main elements of the pattern because you can't see them. Yeah. Unrolled sleeves. God, that looks weird. It does look weird, doesn't it? Because again, they have to like model over the existing It looks like they took pastry dough and just kind of rolled it over Sniper's arms. I don't like it. The anatomy is not, it's not good. It's not good. I'm not a fan of the modeling. More team color is a good thing, but the modeling is kind of bad. Could benefit from some refinement, but if you look at the Sniper model, you know, if you look at his arms and what they had to do, right? They have to model over what's already there, including this roll. And so as a result, the entire forearm is very, very thick, right? This is like a silhouette. You can see it better here. This is already all very thick. So they have to model over that, and that's why his forearms look very chunky. Like, and yeah, it also adds the longer... Is it part of a set? No, it's not. Oh, I didn't even notice this. It kind of, yeah, it makes his vest longer for some reason. Why? It's not that bad because it's short, and so 80% of his leg length is still there, so his silhouette isn't too heavily violated. But like, what the fuck's going on here? Yeah, you don't need to have the longer vest. Yeah, definitely needs a little more time in the oven, and the clipping's also pretty bad. So we'll just move on. Taunt, one step ahead. Holy shit, this is terrifying. What is this, dude? Oh, God. I like this one so much more than the one where Spy is mocking someone with an existing voice line. It's cute. It's got soul. Should this be added into the game? No. But it's funny. It's fun. Like, even if this were reanimated, just having a Spy's floating head would probably make some people think there's something wrong with their game. You feel me? It's like the gag some weathermen pull, where they wear a green blanket around themselves and they're just a floating head whenever they're doing the weather. I don't know, man. Maybe a Halloween restricted taunt, because the only way you can get them is buying them off the store page. I don't know if that would fly for people. I don't know. I don't know if this would work well as a taunt. It's just a funny gag, and I think I'll just chalk it up as a funny gag. Probably not something that's going to work in the game very well, even if it was like super polished and reanimated and whatever. Just having a Spy's floating head would freak people out. Like, is there something wrong with my game? Did something break or glitch out? Yeah, it's cute, but I don't think it's a good idea. Sherman, like the tank? I guess like the tank. Another military camo skin. Okay, yeah. It's simple. So, like, remember earlier in the stream, we had the green army men war paint, where I asked for, like, hey, you know, break up the green with some other colors. This is more or less what I was talking about. You have the blacks and the tans that break up the full green body. Makes for an overall more eye-pleasing composition. And, you know, it's a simple, clean war paint. Is it too simple? I think it would benefit from a little something on here. I think it would benefit from a little something, you know, like the Bomber Soul war paint has the like the army star. Maybe throw something like that on there, like a little white paint army star, just to give it a little bit more to look at, a little bit more spice. I think it would benefit from something like that, because just 3 colors, you can get away with it. It looks good. It's clean, but I want a little something more, a little bit more, because like some of the when it comes to I'm going to start my game for this, because when it comes to the existing solid color. Hello? fuck? Where's my desktop? There we go. What? What'd I miss? What'd I miss? No, nothing. No, I was here the entire time. What are y'all talking about? I don't know what the fuck y'all are on about, man. Y'all are fucking hallucinating or something. I don't know what you guys have been smoking. Maybe you should check what's in your water. Anyway, as I was saying, when it comes to the existing solid color war paints we have in the game, something like, say, oh, I don't know, steel brushed, right? Where is it? Steel brushed. When it comes to these have more subtle textures within them that keep it interesting and not just keep it as a solid color. You know, you have the brushed metal on here and then more of the slightly kind of beat up corroded black metal on here. You could this war paint definitely needs something like that to make it a little bit more interesting, to give it a little bit more texture. So I think that's something that we need here. No, yeah, we have an egregious amount of war paints, man. Like a disgusting amount of war paints. Why is my desktop not showing? What is going on here? Something is broken on my OBS and I have to fix it later. Yeah, we have way too many war paints in the game, man, and so many of these are fucking garbage. Like this is in the game. Has anyone ever seen this being used? Okay, and how about fucking, I don't know, this one? Have you ever seen this one? These have been in the game for years, by the way. These have been in the game for years. How about this one? Have you seen this one? These have been in the game for fucking years, man. And no one uses them. Because they're shit. They are. I don't know what else to tell you. On a trade server. So everyone who gets an item in gets massively payday and residuals. Basically, yes, they do. They get a... So the way it works, I put this in my video on how much money that TF2 still earns Valve. So hats get a 1% cut, maps get a 2% cut of key sales, and unusual effects get a 0.5%. I believe is how it goes. I have to like go back and watch my own video for reference, but yeah, you get a 1% cut of all key sales in that item's specific case for that specific key. And so if you get one item in Team Fortress 2, assuming all the money is going to one contributor, the amount you earn in just the opening month, it varies anywhere between like, you know, $8,000 to $15,000 roughly. In just the opening month. And then, of course, you have all the residuals as the cases continue to be opened after the update goes away. But it's an exponential decay. It's a significant drop-off. But yeah, if you get an item accepted into Team Fortress 2, moreover, if you get, like, multiple items accepted throughout the year, it's absolutely a livable amount of money. It's like, it's not a pittance. You get a lot of money from getting an item in Team Fortress 2. Yeah. So, and that's why the workshop scene for TF2, and also more so for Counter-Strike, is incredibly rabid and competitive. Like, before Valve reworked how creators are compensated for skins in Counter-Strike, they got something, I believe they also got like a 1 to 2% cut of key sales. So if you got one Counter-Strike skin in, you were guaranteed a 6-figure paycheck during the year. Like, you got a fuckload of money for getting one Counter-Strike skin in the game. Guess how much you get now? You get like 35k, I think it is, for one skin in Counter-Strike now. Because they're moving away from the key and case system and are now using terminals. Check DMs, you say. I'm scared. I give you the files for Cutthroat Kaimun, will I show the yellowed variant on stream? Sure. Why not? Final Destination 2015? What is this? This is not even TF2. What is this for? Huh? No, this is TF2. Is this a map? What? That's crazy. This is a fucking... What? It's like a 1v1 map? This is crazy. What? Okay, that's fucking cool. I've never seen this before. This is insane. Wow. Fox only, no items, Final Destination. God, I have not played Smash Bros. In years, man. The last one I played was Brawl, and I think the last time I played Smash Bros. Brawl was in 2014. I gotta play Subspace again, man. Subspace Emissary was so fucking good. I gotta play through. I should play through that on stream again. That shit was so fun. Man. Good times. This will get added in the summer update. Fuck yeah, dude. That'd be wild. Outlaw's Cloak. Congratulations, you've made a different character. Wow, oh god, and the paint regions. I really don't think I need to say much more. Oh, fuck me. It's just bad. It's just bad. It's just really bad. What the fuck were y'all thinking? Ugh. It looks like foreskin, and the sniper's head is the tip of the penis. Look at that. It looks like foreskin. Oh, I can't unsee it now. It does. It looks like Sniper's head popping out of foreskin, and you can paint it too. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's horrible. I hate this. I'm moving away from it now. I don't want to look at it anymore. Seeing this does not need to be in the game. Congratulations, you've made a completely different character. Just gonna move on. My fucking god, dude. Add this right now. I used to be able to do a fucking impression of him, but I can't do it anymore. My throat has not been able to do that. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Because out of context, that'd be terrible. I'm glad I caught myself before I finished that sentence. Holy shit. I used to be able to do a good impression, but I can't do it anymore. Add this immediately. Add this immediately. Pure gem. Always been curious in making my own war paint names, mass manufactured, where it's a simple dark gray, light gray, and desaturated team color war paint. Some things the robots would hold. Go for it, man. You want to make something, do it. Go big. Already saw this. The old hat, I can tell it's ancient. 2000, oh my god. Oh, look at this, look how happy he is. We just get one picture, dude. It's just one picture. It was wet when he found it. Resize for the other classes coming soon. Did they ever come? Did we ever? No, they never came. We never got the resizes for the other classes. What a shame. We never got the resizes. Damn. We missed out, man. We missed out on a true gem here. Look how happy he is. Happy birthday! I love Frosty the Snowman. I watched that shit all the time when I was a kid. That's like the one thing I looked forward to, that and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer when I was growing up for Christmas time, man. That's like the thing I look forward to, is all those old animations. I love those. What do kids watch now? Fucking like a skibbity toilet. Like, it's a merry skibbity Christmas is what kids watch now. And that makes me sad. They watch like some shitty AI slop skibbity Christmas toilet stories, man. They don't have the good things we grew up on. Long gone. Or like some fucking amazing Digital Circus Christmas special. Like, you had the Star Wars Christmas special, right? My brain's going at like a million miles an hour. Like, are we gonna get like the amazing Digital Circus Christmas special? Like, did Has Been Hotel have one? I miss the era of the televised Christmas specials. I really do. We need to bring those back. Listen, Gooseworks, buddy, if this message somehow gets to you in any way, shape, or form, make a fucking Christmas special for Amazing Digital Circus. You'll never have to work another day in your goddamn life. Put that shit in theater. Make it like 15 minutes long. Sell full price tickets. You will be swimming in money. Star Wars did it. You can do it too. You're my fucking... Oof. Anyway, gem of a cosmetic. Actually, no, hold on. I'm gonna put that in my favorites. Why would I not? I have to. Gooseworks, this is free advice, free of charge. Free of charge. Double player. I think I've seen this one before. Actually, no, it's a relatively recent edition. Hey, it's just a baseball jersey. Wow, someone took my advice and just made a baseball jersey. But then you had to make it painted. Why did you make the paint region? You can't even see it. If it's orange, you can't even fucking see it. What the fuck is the point? It should just be white. It looks fine being white. Why'd you make it paintable? You fucked up. Also, what the fuck is that hat? Why not a helmet? You had one job. You had one fucking job to make a baseball jersey and a helmet. The fuck is this? So close. What is this style of hat? Pillbox? Oh, he doesn't know what a pillbox hat is. The fuck is a pillbox hat? Women's attire. Huh? Was this regular in baseball at some point? I guess. First time I have ever seen this. I have never seen a hat like this before. Helmet is better. Helmet's better. Listen, helmet's better. Just the fucking batter's helm. Just the jersey. I have never seen a hat like this before. I don't watch fucking baseball. Women's baseball. There's no crying in baseball. What's that movie called again? A League of Their Own. That's a good movie. If y'all not seen that movie, watch it. Out of all of the fucking baseball movies I've watched, all the baseball media I've seen, I've not once seen a hat like this. Truth be told. No, there is no crying in baseball. Conceptual Grit. I have seen this one before. I remember being very critical of the stickers, but everything else about this is fine. Yeah, my critiques on the stickers were, a couple of these were unfitting, blue against red. Also, it doesn't look very good considering these stickers are random. I think this is meant to be a team colored sticker, if memory serves. I believe it's meant to be. Yeah, oh, that's right. Yeah, getting the red stickers on the blue skin or the blue stickers on the red skin kind of look weird. That was the only critique I had for this, but this skin's pretty cool. Yes. Next. There it is, baby. Someone preserved it. It's on the workshop. What? Do I even look? Do I dare look at the comments on this? Oh my god. Should I? Should I look at the comments on this? Oh, I feel like that's gonna be a mistake if I do. I'm doing it. I'm looking at these, man. I have to see what people are saying. Best map of all time. Don't believe it's still up. So many devs from TF2 used to love this map. Chad Moodman single-handed. The moon never sets. The fucking author comes back to say the moon never sets. That is insane. They probably didn't make it. They just uploaded it, but still, it's really funny. So... here's like an explanation. Somewhat speculative and incendiary, but senators need to eat crow. So true. Trust me when I say, the shit I said on that stream talking about the TF2 classified guys, that barely scratches the surface. Like, I could drop another massive nuke on these guys for something they did that's really fucked up, that I already talked about on stream, but got clued into more information about. I could do that, nuke these guys from orbit, but I'll keep that on the back burner for another time. Maybe when it's necessary, because right now it's not really necessary. I don't think they're gonna recover from what happened on the fucking Moon Man stream. Oy, oy, oy. Oh, it's the googly glasses! You love to go look at this fucking, oh, it's so funny. Garbage, get this fucking shit out of here, man. My god. There was a time. There was a time. There was a time. Cringe, cringe be gone. Cringe. Does anyone unironically use cringe? Like, sometimes I whip out the word when I genuinely react in that way. You know, like when I see something and react in that way. You know? I whip that out. I say it. Let me tell you a story here, okay? I have been going on a journey. I've been going on a journey, alright? I have been watching... Hold on, don't get too upset here. I have been watching My Little Pony. I have been. Started watching it like last month. I've been going on a journey. Just watching an old cartoon that I missed out on 15 years ago. Just to see what the fuck's... just to see what it's all about, you know? Just to see what it's about. And just objectively speaking, I'm not like fucking crazy about the show. I'm not like super rabid about it, but objectively, it is a good show. Like, it's on tier of like, you know, like good classic shows that if I have a daughter, you know, I'll show my kids that show. It's good. Like, it's a good kids show. The animation's good, voice acting's good. It's a tight show. You know, I'm not like, I want to fuck the horses. I'm not like, oh, fuck you. I'm not that far gone, but it's not a bad show. What do you mean never show kids that show? It's a kid's show. I don't see the issue. I forgot where I was going with this. It's relevant to what I was going to say. Was it in the previous one? What was I going to say? I completely lost my train of thought. I got distracted by my chat and I've completely lost my train of thought. Holy shit. What was I going to say? Right, cringe. That's right, we're talking about cringe. So, as part of my curriculum to get me caught up on all of the insane shit that happened when this show was airing, my buddy has been curating a list of old media, both good and bad, like the cool shit that came from it, like the music and the art and whatnot, but also the cringe shit. Like some of the cringy shit that some MLP fans got up to. Oh my god. I knew it was bad. I didn't know it was that bad. There's some crazy shit out there that I just had no clue how deep down the fucking degenerate rabbit hole these things went, man. There are some wild, terrifying, dark things in the history of that show's release. And I feel, it's like now that I'm being like educated on these things, and I'm like, oh my god, that's where that's from, or oh my god, that's why this happened, or like this or that. It's like, again, the reason why I'm doing this is to like catch up on something that has been so heavily ingrained in internet culture for so long that every time I see it, I'm like, what the fuck is this all about? That's why I watch Steven Universe, because that's been fucking everywhere. I watched the entirety of that horrible show. Fucking dog shit, terrible show. What the fuck were they doing? Horrible show. Watched it from start to finish. That's a problem I have. I start a show, I have to finish it. Unless it's so miserably bad and makes me bored to tears, then I'm not gonna finish it. But if I start a show, I have to finish it. And my god, Steven Universe is fucking terrible. Jesus Christ. It was awful. Fuck. I like the green one, but that's it. I like Peridot, but that's it. Everything else about the show is abysmal dog shit. Save yourself the trouble. Don't watch it. Oppositely, My Little Pony is full of gems. Hate some characters. Like, I hate when this is a wild tangent away from cringe. I'm talking about cringe, I'm sorry, but this is like something that needs to be said. Whoever designed the idea behind Rainbow Dash needs to be spoken to very sternly. You have created one of the most insufferable, annoying, dog shit characters where every time it's on screen, I'm out of there. I don't want any of it. It's horrible. You've made an insufferable, annoying character. I don't know how you made a character so unlikable. Anyway. Truly a detestable character. Truly a detestable character. Horse tier list, maybe another time. The Patriotic Bastard. Relatively recent set. He looks like a dad. Very subtle adjustments to the coat here. It's not bad. Yeah, it's, is this Brad Pitt's character? Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, it is, from Inglourious Bastards. Okay. It's not bad. I like the coat. Mustache and cigar, also good. Hair, it's not bad. It's not bad. This overall it's a pass. It's decent. Damn good deal. Damn good deal. God, I gotta watch that movie again. Yeah, I like it. This is good. Yeah, the humor of the dark humor of that film does fit TF2 pretty well. It's a good parallel. Like the flavor, not the entire selection of dark humor that comes out of Tarantino films, but it's a similar flavor of the darker humor inside of Team Fortress 2. So I like this. I would not mind seeing this added. It's a decent and clean set. It's good. It's good. Dale Earnhardt. So he's a NASCAR driver now. It's a bit much, wouldn't you say? Just a little bit. It's a little bit much. It's like if you removed the knee pads and the utility belt and the glove, congratulations, you have a different character now. It's really, really overdone. Super overdone. Whenever you're making the mercenary look like an entirely different character, it's gone too far. Who is this, right? Well, you can tell it's the engineer because of his goggles and glove and his knee pads. It's like if you're having to scrape for minor details to still say that this is the engineer, it's just you've gone too far. You've gone too far. I mean, he would be a pit crew, sure. The engineer fixes things, but this is not how the engineer dresses. This is not his job. It's like the scouts. It's like, oh yeah, the scout would work at McDonald's, so it's okay if he looks like a McDonald's employee inside of TF2. And that's not the setting or context of the game. Well, it doesn't fit. It's too much. It goes too far. Like, it's well made. It's just not appropriate for the game at all. It just goes too far. Dustable Delinquent. This is, I feel like I've seen this before. Oh god, that paint region. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is messy. Oh, this is too much. That other paint region where it was like the upper part of the shirt and the lower part of the shirt, the one we saw earlier, that was a lot better. This one's too much. It's the sleeves and the middle part of the shirt, and you have the collar too. That's a different color. Oy, oy, oy. It is just nasty looking. Modeling wise, it's fine. If they just kept the shirt, why is it like a darker red and blue? Is this part of a full set? It's not. It doesn't even, like, if it was a white shirt, that would look better. But it's you have 4 colors, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? The shirt and the collar are different shades, and then the trim, so actually 5. So you have 5 colors on this, and then you also decide to make it paintable for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little overbaked. You could use some simplification. Undershirt should just be white. Collar should not be colored the way it is. It's just, oh, not very good. Jesus. Genuinely surprised that this has not been done more frequently. Genuinely surprised it's taken me this long to see a plushy pyro head replacement. you know? As far as, say, a Halloween cosmetic goes, this would be fine. I wouldn't be offended by it. Even if it were available year-round, you have to be really close to notice that, like, oh, it's the stuffed animal head. It's so subtle that I really don't see an issue with it. At all, really. Again, I'm surprised it's taken me this long to, like, see something like this on the workshop. It's fine. Again, if this was more of a Halloween cosmetic, I really don't take issue with it. And the execution's fine too. Like, again, like if you squint and from a distance, it just looks like a normal pyro head, so. I don't know, I'm okay with it. Should have made his eyes buttons. Yeah, I think that would have been a good detail too. If the eyes were buttons, it would have, you know, made it a bit more evident, but still subtle enough where it's not like super in your face and overly tacky or overly done. Yeah, it's barely even a cosmetic, and for that reason, I think I just give it a pass. Unintrusive, yeah, it's fine. Honestly, sure, why not? I like it. I do like it. It's fine. It's better than giving Pyro a dragon head, in my opinion. I have seen this set before, I believe. Or no, I haven't. This is... We have something similar to this in the game already. So it's a beret, mustache, combo for spy. We have something like this in the game already. It's serviceable. Spy is French. Yeah, it's serviceable. It's fine. Yeah, the little promo art they made for it doesn't really do it justice, but like the actual in-game screenshots are a lot better. And the paint region, while it's pretty big, it's not as bad as that other one that I think also dyes your head. If the scarf were any bigger, it would be a problem. They barely get away with the size of it, and then that paint region. Yeah, I think this is okay. I wouldn't even call this boring. It's just another serviceable beret and scarf for spy. I'm okay with it. I see no issue. I think it's okay. I'm not like, whoa, but yeah, sure, it's fine. Yeah, I'm okay with it. We saw that set already. The spy who laid me, dude. Okay, that's kind of cute. That's a little bit cute. I see what they're going for here. Meet the spy, you got the kiss mark, don't want to get the mask dirty, got to keep himself clean. That's a cute idea. I like what they did here. It's a little... I can... Yeah. I like it. I can dig it. I can dig this. It's cute. It's cute. It's subtle. It's like that nice, subtle, wacky humor that I miss from older TF2 cosmetics before things just got way out of hand. And before it just became like, this is Mario in TF2, or this is a Stormtrooper in TF2. Like, some thought, some soul, a little dash of wacky, not too much. You get a good combo, this is what you get. I miss the days of simpler stuff. I like this a lot. I really do, actually. I would love to see this in game. It's cute. Could have been executed a bit better if the kiss mark and on a post-it note. No, I think it's better that it's a Polaroid, right? Because, you know, Meet the Spy tosses out the photos of, you know, the other spy and Scout's mom, that kind of thing. I think it's cute. Anything pre-Meet Your Match is pretty much soul. It's an exponential decline into madness, I would say. London Drive. Here's another taxi war paint. Here we go. See, this is what I was talking about in terms of getting a more orangey shade than a bright yellow shade. Brings it much closer into a good color palette. However, this one commits the same problem of the checkered texture being scaled down too much. Scale it up. Scale up the checker texture so it's not so noisy. And then I think you have a pretty solid war paint. I think you could... What could you do? It needs a little something. I think you need a little something. What could you do? It looks good. Colors are good. Scale up the checker texture, but it needs something. What base do you use? Kill and conquer. What could you do? It needs... No, I don't think it needs to be lighter. It needs something on that gray texture. Something to just to break it up a little bit. Maybe not even that. Maybe try a different base? Maybe try a different war paint base and see if that helps? I don't know. I can't find a solution. Because it just looks okay as is. You just gotta scale up the checker texture a little bit. Yeah, maybe leave it as is. And just scale up the checker texture a little bit. Maybe it could use a sticker. Maybe it could use like a simple taxi sticker, like, you know, based on your inspiration. Like maybe incorporate that into a sticker element and then swap it over to a base. You know, just to break it up a little bit, but don't make the sticker more complex than what you see here. The yellow background with the black lettering, that's all you need. Maybe, if you really want to go the extra mile. Nah, not the license plate. I feel like the license plate thing is putting too much noise onto it and like random letters. If it just said taxi on it, I think that would look better. If you want to go the extra mile, other than scaling up the checker texture. Other than that, hold on, I didn't mean to do that. I will like this one. Some adjustments, and I think that one's pretty solid. Hollow. My fucking god, dude. When was this made? Last year. It's terrifying. Oh my god. Like, this is something I would have made in grade school. I would have made this in fucking grade school, man. Out of paper mache. Oh my god, it's amazing. It really is. What an amazing cosmetic. Made using Paint 3D. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, and you can paint it too, man. It looks like they did paper mache over the bottom of a pot, and then they made a couple of horns with like wire hangers as the skeleton. It's just truly a gem, if I've ever seen one. Have my $2.50 at a random chance to get this hat, baby. Picture perfect. It's a partner taunt where you take a selfie with a Polaroid. Yeah. Nah. I'm not really feeling it. It just doesn't really fit the tone of the game much. Like, yes, stopping to take a selfie in the middle of the battle with a Polaroid camera. Yeah, not really a taunt, just kind of a little silly action you perform. Like, even something like the high five, or even like the fist bump is like, you know, it's like a celebration. Yeah, we worked together and killed this guy, whatever. But like, oh, it's a selfie. Oh, just... I'm not a fan of it. Meh. I'm not wild about it. I don't like it. I'm actually gonna say no to this one. Cheesy selfie taunt. On another one onto the pile. Bleh. Could have had Scout take a photo of your corpse. Why would he do that? You know, if like nothing. There is no taunt better. No Scout taunt better, and none has topped this since. Than Scout just doing this and laughing at you. Nothing has come close to this. Make a taunt full of more personality and jeering action than this, and then I will applaud you. And it's such a simple thing, too. Nothing has even come close to that. And so, like, Scout stopping everything to take a selfie. That it just doesn't even come close. It doesn't elicit anywhere near the same level of anger that a taunt should. Like, these aren't taunts, they're emotes, they're actions, they're fun little things and activities you perform with your friends while you wait for the 60-second countdown timer, wasting your fucking time instead of playing the game. Like, the Valve adds these things because you waste so much time not playing the game that they give you something to do while you wait around doing nothing every time you fucking, you know, get into a casual server, wasting your time. So, bleh. I did not look at this one, I'm sorry. Tenderly Tinder, so it's just some embers. I mean, sure. As far as, have you made others? Okay, so he's oh, it's a guy who made this one, okay. So he's made a couple. I mean, sure, it's another simple, again, if we're gonna get more unusual effects, which we will. I prefer simpler ones like these. I would prefer when you're doing your showcases, up the quality of your recordings, because these are hard to read. There we go, that's better. It's fine. Yeah, as far as simple effects go, it's fine. Not too intrusive, not crazy, super neon or anything. Yeah, it's okay. Sure, why not? If we're gonna get effects, give me that one. I've looked at that Warpaint before, multiple times. Let's see. Bank Shot V2. Okay, this was something that was submitted to the Americana contest. That looks good. This, not so much. You nailed this combo of wood and blue. This actually looks really good. This combination of textures and colors. This screenshot actually gets me a little bit hard because of how good these colors are. Like, holy shit, this is an immaculate screenshot. Like, this looks like something I would purchase at a store and put in my own home. But this, not a fan. Not a fan of this here. What can we do to improve this? What can we do to improve this? Tricky. I think your showcases are very inconsistent as well, because like the wood looks very light here but very dark here, and that's what's confusing me. Is this the same wood texture on both? Because it looks like a darker wood texture here and a lighter wood texture here. Because if this was just as light as this, then I think you nailed it. But here and here, it looks like two different wood textures. I don't know. There's no alpha on the textures to the gloss eats up the texture's detail. Yeah, that could also help improve it a bit as well. I like the way how light the wood looks here. If this lightness was, say, everywhere, it would look better with this red. Yeah, I would maybe redo the showcases here, because like you have some screenshots that are really like showing the how this Warpaint actually looks, and then the lighting's kind of fucked up on some of these. So it's hard to like accurately judge this. But I love this. Whatever you did here, do more of this, because this looks awesome. Needs adjustments. Bavarian Backenbart. Ancient. Someone just remake this. Just come back and remake this, man. And just make it better. I like this. Whatever this is, this weird combination of mustache going into sideburn, just come back and make it better. Please. There's opportunity here. There's potential here in a really cool beard cosmetic for medic. Someone can do this. This guy still makes cosmetics. Come back and redo this one, buddy. It's calling your name to be redone. Come back. Okay. Visual aid. Oh, God. What on earth? When was this uploaded? Oh, my God. He is so thick. He's so puffy. They just made Engineer really chunky. They just modeled over everything. Way too much. And the white... Like, Engineer having anything other than a yellow hard hat is a fucking crime. I don't like the way that looks at all. The mustache is fine, but all and also like the wrinkles and the folds, it's just way too much, man. It really is. Yeah, it's another who is this moment where it's just not a fan. Too much, overly done. Is he meant to be a fireman? I guess. I don't know, yeah. Like, I like how they have to say not paintable as a selling point for an overbaked cosmetic set. Just, like, the design of the hard hat's cool if it was yellow, and if these elements were, you know, yellow and not white, I think that would look better, but it's just too busy, it's too noisy. You have too many different colors and elements all kind of coming together and just fighting with each other. Like the reflective strips here with the yellows and the browns, it's too much. It's too much and just does not look very good. Oh my god, another one of these. Holy fuck. The Jesta. 2012. It's beautiful. Someone said Pomni. No, we're so fucking done. Oh, we're so over. Oh, humanity is doomed. Help us. Beautiful gem. We get one image. That's all we need, man. That's all we need is one image, man. We don't need more. Spy oops. I feel like there'd be Halloween cosmetic potential with this one. There's Halloween cosmetic potential with this one. You could do this and make it work. Where Spy's face just becomes skin. Except it's just having a mask with no holes. It just smooths over everything. It could be done. Slenderman Spy, fuck it. Just make it for Halloween. Do it. You got potential there. Alright, I'm gonna do one more, and we already saw this one. Because I'm getting tired. I've seen that one before, I think. When was this uploaded? Yeah, I saw that one before. Sniper's a pilot now, for some reason? Why is Sniper a pilot now? I think the concept of the glasses is fine, but I don't know why Sniper's a pilot. Seems a bit strange. All the entry items for Americana have their own collections too. We got 40 submissions, so there was a lot. Hell yeah, dude. More submissions, the better. More variety is good. Yeah, a pilot hat is an odd choice for Sniper. I also feel like the glasses... I see what they tried to do, right? They tried to take into account Sniper's existing glasses because you can't remove them. So I appreciate that. But the result looks a little weird. I don't think silver frames work that well. I think black frames would have been just fine. Because I like the glasses. And the mustache is good too. I don't know. It's not bad looking. None of this is bad looking. I just think a pilot hat is an odd choice. If you didn't know it was a pilot hat, then, you know, it just looks like, you know, something vaguely resembling military gear. Didn't Sniper pilot a plane in the comics? Yeah, the soldier coated himself in honey and wrestled a bear. So, it can be in TF2 now. I don't like using the comics as, like, canon because they're just not. I will always view the comics as wholly separate from the game itself. And never really a justification for putting something in the game. So, meh. What the fuck is this? Ew. Ew. What? Why? I just have one. What? Why? Why? For what purpose? Why was this done? Is this referencing something? Was this meant to be part of a larger set? I'm confused. I'm scared. Name pun first, cosmetic comes second, I guess. Kind of terrifying, honestly. He is Groot now. Spooky. All right, I gotta stop. I'm tired. That's 2.5 hours. That's 2.5 hours. I have to stop. My voice is getting very tired. Holy shit. I wanted to do one more thing before I go today. I gotta start doing this on stream. Man. All right, boys. It's time, boys. We have some serious business to attend to. What's it gonna be, boys? Sausages wrapped in giant Yorkshire pudding for £5 or giant fuck-ass mozzarella sticks for 10? Oh, shit. I don't know. I'm leaning towards the sausages. Truth be told. I'm leaning towards the sausages.